Hey guys, it's Justin. Welcome to the first ever episode of Hot Takes. Hot Takes is the movie review show where we review a movie and we eat a hot wing before. Today's hot wing is covered in a ghost pepper hot sauce. It's some weird brand I've never heard before, but it was at Safeway, so it's all good. While we're doing the review, we have to be speaking for 3 minutes cumulatively. List our plus and minuses as well as a little plot summary and give it a rating. So here we go. Time to eat the wing. And today I will be reviewing Venom, the movie from Sony. And y'all know how I feel about Sony. It was we'll see. And now we'll see with this wing. I'm a little nervous. Okay. Oh god. Pretty tasty so far, actually. Now I'm just having fun eating. I'll just put more. It's starting to get hot. I'm not gonna lie. I might be getting cocky, but I'd rather get cocky. Oh god. I'll just smear it around. Yeah, my tongue's getting hot. I don't know if this is a good idea. It's tasty though. This sauce is good. Damn, Safeway. Okay. That's a lot. Okay, so Venom. So it's a Sony movie, but it's not part of the MCU. God damn it. Okay, it's hot. Okay, let's start with the plot. So the movie starts off, and you have Eddie. He's like a news anchor or whatever. He's got a show, I think. Or is there a crash? I think there was a crash at some point. Oh, my tummy's hot. Ooh, okay. Okay, so basically Eddie's doing a news thing. This like crash happens, and at first it's like really cool, almost like horror movie feel to it. And so like, so all that stuff happens. Meanwhile, Eddie's like trying to work for like this news thing or something. And my tongue hurts. He's trying to work for this news place, so he gets a job to go interview the guy that owns this corporation. I don't even remember the corporation right now. Oh, my tongue burns so bad. So he goes and he's like, oh, this guy's a bad dude. And he's like, no, I'm a nice guy. I just was nice to this little girl and like don't pick on people. And so he's like gets kicked out, and this dude basically ruins his life because he like stole information from his like fiance or soon to be wife or and so he gets his life ruined, and he's drinking, whatever. He's having a crappy day. Meanwhile, this like other symbiote is like going body to body, and this like Asian lady eats an eel. I think it was, yeah, and he kills people, goes to an airport. And so Eddie meets up with one of the ladies because they start killing all these people because they're running tests. Because the dude thinks that like Earth is gonna be destroyed, so he wants to go somewhere safe, and he thinks the symbiotes will like bring him to a new planet where they can be safe. And so it's really saliva-y. So the lady meets up with Eddie, and she's like, "Oh, you gotta come and do a story and expose him, and because he's killing all these people." So Eddie gets there. And he like sees this homeless lady that he knows from the streets of San Francisco, and he like tries to break her out, but then she attacks him, and the symbiote gets with him, and then he goes back to the home, and then all crazy stuff happens. He's like getting taken over, and he's freaking out and eating tater tots. Everything pops off. The like security forces come to get him, and then the whole fight thing and chase happens. I don't remember what the hell happens after that. He gets away somehow, bites someone's head off, I think, or something. Oh yeah, he like swam under like the river to the other side of the river. Yeah, and he broke his leg or something. I don't know. So yeah, all this stuff happens. It's like action movie, Venom, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, this other symbiote is bad guy, gets to the like other person. I don't remember his name, but it's like Toxin. And Venom eventually goes back there, and then they have a big fight, and there's this rocket ship because Toxin's trying to go back and tell all the symbiotes to come and invade and eat everyone, because that's what they do. And it was good. I liked it. My face hurts. And my lips. Big fight, rocket ship, it explodes. You think he's dead. Venom's dead and sacrificed himself. But in the end, he doesn't, and it sets itself up for like a sequel and all that. Pluses, I have notes. I think it tells its own story. It's not trying to like necessarily set up a like bigger universe. It's funny. It's actually way more funny than I thought it was going to be. The first like third or half, I'd say, kind of almost has a horror feel to it, which I really liked. I wish they would have done more of that, but I feel like in the second half they didn't. Oh god. It stands on its own. I think like it when they talk about like Marvel movies, they say like we want this to be its own movie. I think Venom did that very well. I basically said this already. It like sets up things but doesn't oversell it like in the previous Sony movies where they're like, we're setting up Sinister Six and all this and we're gonna have 3 million blah 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 Green Goblin, Electro and all this. Yeah, I don't know. But anyways, they did it good. They did a really good job. Negatives, I think it should have been R-rated. It is stupid that they were like, he was like killing people. He's murdering people. Like Venom was murdering people, biting people's heads off and like crazy stuff like that. And they should have just gone all out. Like Wolverine, Logan did it, Deadpool did it. Just go for it. And then like if it has to be retroactively made PG, then just like, I don't know, just like make it funny and like have like how Cap is like language. Just be like Spider-Man, like it's like, you can't say that, or like, I don't know. Just something like that. And yeah, it should have been rated R. There should have been blood and stuff. And it should have been like leaning more into the horror feel. I think they could have gone like way more scary with it. Okay, now I'm getting the runny nose. I think it doesn't take enough risks with its story. Like it's kind of predictable and just like in its own movie tropes in general. It's just like very like basic and standard. But I think it's kind of what Sony needed to do because not a lot of people know about Venom. So they needed to like have a good story and not go too crazy with it. And yeah, another thing, predictable, like some of the plot points you could see coming and expect what was going to happen and how the story was going to progress. Rating, I would give this a 4. I'd give like a 3.8 out of 5 because I think it's a good movie. My expectations I kept really low just because I've been so disappointed with Sony movies before. So I came into it like not expecting really anything. I was just like, oh, let's see what happens. And I had like faith in Tom Hardy, yeah. So yeah, I gave it a 3.8 because I think it's a solid like good to like great-ish, like just under great. But I think it's a good movie and it sets up good stuff and I like Tom Hardy, and I like how they did the Venom kind of feel. Like it was really, really funny. So that's what I would give it out of whatever. This sauce was pretty hot, but we'll step it up. This is part of a Robo-Nerds production. We got other podcasts, which we do long form. We also have a Patreon where you can donate at certain tiers. You can get free movie tickets and movies. Depending on what levels you're at. We're going to be kind of changing that up and doing other cool things as well and adding on other stuff. So stay tuned to that. Follow us on all our things. I got almond milk. Fuck this bread. No one needs bread. Almond milk's delicious. Oh, give me this beer. Oh, yeah. I feel like milk and beer is a bad idea. I don't have a spoon for this. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on the other sauces we should do. Maybe we'll throw some peppers in there because I'm feeling adventurous. Or just any like spicy things, maybe weird things, or like spicy foods, like maybe we'll do curries. Oh, and ring the bell for notifications so you can get notified when we post stuff. Haagen-Dazs coffee ice cream. Delicious. Trash. Almond milk good. Bye.